So there is a post on YouTube of a hairdresser, hair braider, doing a little girl's hair. The little girl was having a fit. She was falling out, crying, screaming to the top of her lungs. She did not want her hair to get braided. The hairdressers picked her up, took her out the chairs, like, we're not doing this. So the caption was, what are your thoughts? And I shared my thoughts. Did I say this was on Instagram? It was on Instagram. So my thing is this, in the comments, everyone kept saying, oh, that child has traumas, traumas, traumas. She's been traumatized. Somebody did her hair too tight. They were too rough combing her hair. Her mother probably doesn't know how to do her hair. And all of that could very well be true. However, not everything is trauma. Um, Believe it or not, there are actually kids who simply don't want their hair to be done. Truth be told, there are kids who do not want to sit. Kids are smart. They know when it's time to get their hair combed, that means they got to sit for an hour or two. They got to be still for the most part, and they don't want to do that. And there's parents or mothers who have not taught their kids how to sit. You have to train them. You give them things, give them activities. You can't let them think that falling out and screaming is acceptable behavior when it's time to get your hair done. No, we don't do that. You're going to sit here. You can play a game, read a book, be on a tablet, watch TV, watch a movie, but you will get this hair combed. I had two kids who hated getting their hair combed. And let me tell you, I didn't tolerate falling out. They cried, they whimpered, but what they did not do was fall out and scream to the top of their lungs. I didn't put up with that. You're gonna get this hair combed. And I used wide tooth combs. I would damp their hair. I did all the things. I was as gentle could be, and it did not matter. They were gonna cry. So I'm like, okay, you can cry. You can whatever. But you're gonna sit here and get this hair combed. And you're gonna act right. You can whimper, I don't care. But you're getting that hair combed, right? Right. So I think it's all in it's parenting, teaching, training, but then there's that education factor because there's a lot of moms who simply do not know how to comb or care for natural hair. They don't know that you don't try to detangle dry hair. You got to dampen that hair with water. Gently comb through, use a wide tooth comb. Start from the ends and work your way up. You just can't rip through dry, natural hair, especially if that child has thick hair. So there's an education factor that's missing. And I stress this so much because it's so true. Because a lot of these moms, they had relaxers put in their hair since the age of 1 by their mothers. So they don't know anything about natural hair and how to care for it. So there's that. But I can't co-sign this, oh, they're traumatized. It's not all trauma. It's not. I know there are tender-headed people. I know for some people, getting their hair combed just hurts them. I get that. But your child, you're going to have to learn to sit through. We're going to get through this. You're going to behave. You're not going to fall out on the floor. You're not going to scream to the top of your lungs. We're going to get through this. Yes, we are. try different methods, try different pacifying things to get that child to act right. Because if they're acting out with you, falling out, they're going to do the same with the hairdresser. And it's still going to be a problem. It has to be addressed. You got to teach them at home, because not a lot of hairdressers are going to put up with that. They're not going to fight with your child to do their hair. Those are my thoughts. Y'all chime in the comments and let me know yours. Is it trauma? What do you think? How are your kids? How are you getting your hair combed? Chime in. Talk to you later.